production of industry, the project must be classified as MSME, and the subsidy will be provided on a case-to-case basis. Case-to-case means it will not be the same for everybody. It will be differentiating from one thing to another thing. So, and the maximum special incentive should not be more than the total investment of the eligible fixed assets. So, investment period the government will change for a valid reason. So that thing you should see. Check the website periodically. The projects for more than 10 years will be given extra benefits and extra package of incentive will be given. So an investment period will be considered when you're signing an MOU with the government. So if the project is eligible for two or more policies, the industry has to choose the policy under which it will have to claim the incentive. You will not be given for both, and the industry will have an option to choose the package of incentives under the one prevailing policy only. Okay. So general conditions for availing incentives. So the project should have an filed IEM with the Department of Promotion of Industry and Trade, and you should have a PAN and the GS10 and should regularly file the returns. Training subsidy can be availed even prior to the date of commercial production. So that facility is there even before you start producing products. You can avail the subsidy. So the company should be in the regular production at the time of disbursement for incentive. For those incentives that are in pre-production stage, namely stamp duty and training subsidy, can be availed. So investment promotion subsidy will be payable from the commencement of commercial production, provided the investment and employment conditions are fulfilled. So I told you, right, 50% of investment subsidy is given by the government. So once you start production and once you have employed so many people, the subsidy is released to the companies. And also, in case the commitment are not fulfilled, means the company will still draw IPS provided they provide the guarantee to the government saying that we will oblige with the order. In case of failure, the IPS, the investment subsidy shall be refunded to the government. In case they are not able to provide employment as per the promise, then the subsidy has to be returned to the government. And same way, land subsidy eligible only if the land is purchased or leased within 3 years before the commencement of operation. The projects located inside SIPCOT, the concession of stamp duty will be offered at the time of purchase. So the stamp duty waiver will be offered once you start purchasing or leasing your building. So for computation of stamp duty, you have to calculate the actual land or building value paid by the manufacturing process to the such industrial parks. So okay. So after completion of investment, the concessions will be applicable as per the government rules. So achievement of committed investment and employment of the project within the investment period is submitted as a sanction of incentive. So whatever investment money you have promised and whatever employment numbers you have guaranteed, so both has to be met. So even if you fail in one thing, you are not eligible for the incentive. But still, you can get the incentive and promise the government that yes, I will do it in the future. Even though you fail, get the incentive, promise, and then fail, the incentive has to be reimbursed to the government. So packages may be structured at the company level or project level. Okay. So incentive sanctioned to projects under this policy shall automatically stand withdrawn if the project is not completed. So if the project is not completed as per the timelines given, then the incentives will be cancelled or withdrawn. Okay.